YouTube, it's Lisa and I'm back with another video. So today we're gonna be doing a full face of makeup with a bunch of TikTok hacks, or like just TikTok shit I seen on TikTok. I'm gonna say this now, like this stuff might be like not new to a lot of people, but it's new to me because like the people that I used to watch on YouTube and then like how I used to try to do my makeup. If you're gonna be honest, I like just like a couple days ago I just decided to do my makeup and I'm like a bitch look good. Bitch look good. I'm about to do this a lot. So I've been wearing a lot more makeup lately, and I noticed that because some of the things that I do now I got from TikTok, and it made a big difference. So today, yeah, I'm gonna do a full face for y'all using the little TikTok hacks that I learned. I'm not a makeup artist. I just do what I do, and it looks good on me. So if you want to try it, maybe it'll work for you. Period. So let's get right into this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram. Do all that before we get into the video. I'm gonna do my brows off camera because like that take a lot of more focus, and I gotta be like, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and then I'm gonna come back with everything else. But one thing I do, I'm gonna show y'all before I do my brows, is just take some translucent powder and dab a little brush up in there, just a little something, and then like just dab on your eyebrows. You know, like just a little bit like around it. If you like me and you get like real oily throughout the day, this is a good little technique to keep like your brows like in place and stuff, and just like, you know, not get that oily effect, even though I still get oily. But yeah, this helps like me not get oily so fast. Usually before like I'll put on any makeup on my face, like when I used to try to do makeup, I'll use that milk of magnesia. So that really helps if you have oily skin. Like that really helps. And a lot of makeup artists use that, but I don't have none. Mine's ran out. So yeah, let me do my brows and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that my brows are all filled in and also cleaned up, I'm going to go in with LA Girl Pro Concealer and the shade Medium Beige, and just basically like prime my eyelids and like put this all over my eyelids, because I just be doing like light I be doing like just like real light eyeshadow. Like I just do like browns with one brown now. Like lately I just been doing like one little brown. That is a lot. Really don't like it, but yeah, you don't have to do this, but I like to do it because I just do. But yeah, I just let it sit for a little bit so it can get like, so it can like, what am I trying to say? Like a little dry. I like it to get a little dry, and before I blend it out so it can really have like that. Y'all see what I'm talking about, like that little finish. And then yeah, so I'm gonna let this dry down just a little bit, not all the way down, but like, you know, just so the color stays, because like if I was to go in right now, the color wouldn't be as good, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let it sit for a little minute, and then like so it can really be highlighted. Yeah, so when it gets dried down a little bit, I will come back and finish. All right, I feel like it's sat long enough, so I'm just gonna take a beauty blender and then just like blend it. I usually go in with like a little brush first, but today I'm feeling beauty blender. I'm still going with the brush though. And then when I'm done doing that, I just take some more of that translucent. I use Laura Mercier, however you say it, and then I just take that same brush I did with my eyebrows and just go in and just like pat it in. And if you take some powder, translucent powder, and like after you clean up your eyebrows, and like when you clean them up with the concealer and stuff, and then take some translucent powder and also like do that around your eyebrows, that should be give you a good little finish. It looks cute as fuck. So I advise y'all to do this. Period. So the next thing I do is just go in with the Royal Affair BH Cosmetics palette. Yeah, and then I just take like the darkest shade. I take like this chocolate shade. Any palette with like a shade, like a chocolate shade or like a dark brown shade, I use. Like, so it don't really matter what palette you use, as long as you got like a darker brown. And then I just like go all over my eyelid with this, like real lightly. But like, and if I need to build it up, I will. Yeah, just keep going back and forth and like one show whatever motions. I also do like a little circle. You know what I'm saying? Just blending it out. Y'all know something so sad. I usually be only having to do this like a couple times, like not even like sometimes even one time, because like your girl don't be washing her makeup brushes like probably how she should. Cause truthfully, I really like don't be wearing makeup. The most I do is like my eyebrows and then like this step right here, and then like I'll be done. So yeah, I don't really be washing my makeup brushes. Yeah, so usually like the product still be in the brush, so I don't really be having to do too much. Yeah, well yeah, it's clean. I just cleaned them yesterday, so them things need some product on, a little more than usual. Anyways, yeah, I just put it up like that, like blend it out a little the best I can with this brush with the same product on it. And then I'm gonna go in with like a different, like a clean brush, and then like blend it so it don't look so harsh. So with the brown on the eyelids, that's as dark as I want it. I don't want to go no darker. I'm now going to take another blending brush, slightly bigger, and then just like blending it out a little even more, like diffusing it to make it not look so harsh. And sometimes you can take like, sometimes I'll take like a lighter color in the palette to just like blend it out too, like blend it up and stuff, and like blend it together. But it's not really necessary. You don't have to. Just get you a clean brush and blend, and it'll look good. Regardless of what lashes be. Ain't nobody paying attention to your eyes when you got lashes on, especially if you wear the ones like I do. So now that I feel like that's blended out enough, like it don't look too crazy, now it's time for the face. Now this is the first TikTok hack that I wanted. Okay, so go on with your moisturizer and your primer. I use like this. This is another one that I have. It's a Smashbox primer, and yeah. But anyways, this one is the 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. And then yeah, I just be like, see, no, this is like a cream. This is like a cream. I don't want that. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to find my fucking primer. Alright, y'all, I cannot find the freaking primer that I usually use, which is so fucking weird. Like, what? Why am I literally blown right now? But I'm just gonna use this littler one, and hopefully it don't fuck me up. Cause like it's white. Why is this shit white? Y'all, if my makeup don't turn out as good as it usually do, I blame on this power. Cause why is it white? And it's kind of like leaving like a white cast, but maybe I just need to rub it in somewhere. And y'all, I don't really be putting it's definitely leaving like a white cast. Alright, y'all. So now that we have our primer on, I'm gonna just go in with my Born This Way foundation. I never used to, when I first got this, I did not use it, but now I like it. And I just do like a line, kinda. I'm trying to get like a perfect line, but it never works. And like, I just be running a little bit like right here and here. I don't really like too much foundation because I be feeling like all that foundation is not needed. So now what I do, this is one of the little TikTok hacks that I learned. I learned to just like, usually I'll wet my beauty blender and like, you know, do like that. But now I just put it on just like this. Some people probably like do the little streaks or whatever. I put mine on just like this, and then I get my setting spray, and I use the Urban Decay All Nighter one, and I just get my face mad wet. Like, I'm talking like mad wet, like wait. And then I just go in with a beauty blender, and then just get to blend. And I try to stay like away from. See, I got a tattoo. I got a face tat. Y'all ain't even know. Face tat. Might get more. I'm just kidding. But I try to stay away from like under my eyes for real, because I like my under eye and stuff to be like real light, and then I don't want it to like be cakey like once I put like the concealer under it. So I try to stay like away from it like as much as I can. But right now I'm just like going in and blending out. I don't put like a lot of makeup on my freaking forehead, y'all, especially when I got on wigs. Like, I'll dab it up there a little bit here and there, but as far as putting makeup on my forehead, I usually don't. I try not to, at least. And I'm gonna go down on my neck a little bit, just so you know we ain't looking all different types of colors and shit. Alright, so now that our foundation is like all blended out, we're gonna go in with a lighter concealer. I'm going in with the same one I did my eyebrows with, the LA Girl Pro Concealer and Fawn. And this is another TikTok hack that I learned. I used to like be that one that just be OD with the concealer, like put it all under my eyes like that, and just all over, and really you don't even need to do all that. So yeah, I learned to just go like this, put some like in this little spot right here. I'm saying, like, just do a little something, and then put some right there under your eye, at the end of your eye. And just like that, that's all you need. Like, if you want like a little more like highlight, then you can put more. But like they say, like, when you do it like this instead of like the whole thing, it lifts your face more than like, you know, put it down. And then now I've been using like another concealer to contour. I never used to really know how to contour, still kind of don't, but like I know a little bit. So yeah, if I can open this, I go in with a darker one. This is Chestnut, in the shade Chestnut, and then I just like put it like, you know, where you contour. That's a lot. Yeah, just put it where you would contour at. I did my nose on a little crooked. Now I'm just gonna go in and contour my nose. Now that like I put that there, I let them all dry up, like dry down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend it all out. And yeah, so we just gonna sit for a little minute and let this dry. Okay, now I feel like we waited a little longer. We had checked our social media, you know what I'm saying? We did what we had to do. What was this? Oh my god. So we're at 40. So now we're just gonna go in and blend out. This is another thing I learned. Blend out your contour. Contour, yeah, blend that out first. I could have waited a little longer and like blend it up. So with my nose contour, I usually like try to like blend it out as much as I can with the Beauty Blender. And then I just go in with like a brush and blend out the rest. And I like this brush too because it got that angle, like, and I can just blend it up into my eyebrow. And then my, I'm dead, not my eyebrow, but like my eye little socket right there. Alright, y'all, so that's how it's looking blended out. So right when you get done blending, you wanna, I see like, you can see like my nose is still like a little too harsh for me. So I'm gonna blend it out just a little more. Just a little bit though. Cause I honestly like the little, I like it like when you can see it just a little bit, like, that's what we gonna, just a little bit, just to like give it that faint look, you know what I'm saying? But my nose is getting real like snatch. It's giving a little snatch. So now we're gonna go in with this Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I like to use this for the simple fact that it makes it like, I like my, where I'm highlighting that, I like it to be light. So what I'm gonna do is blow off the excess part. Like I'm gonna use a blender. You can use a brush or a beauty blender. I use a beauty blender. I know some people like to use brushes. I like to use beauty blender. So yeah, what I do is dip it in there, get all the excess up, and then I just press it in there. Oh, that's a lot. It's usually never that much, but that's a lot. But it's okay. Just press it in. Now what I like to do is just put some like on the tip of the beauty blender, and then just like where I contour that, like with my nose with the with the contour, I'm gonna go over that line, and I don't let no other powders sit. I just press it in. I don't bake. I don't do none of that. I just go in with this, and this is the only thing that I let bake on my face. just like that. And I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna let that sit. Let that sit. And I'm pretty much done with the powder. I mean, I'm gonna tap up on my forehead though because, you know, I don't really want it to get all oily. Because I did put like some concealer up there, so yeah, we're just going to dab it in up there. Alright, now while that's baking, or whatever the case may be, we're gonna go in with our Hoola Benefit contour, or whatever you want to call it, bronzer. All right, so we're gonna go in with the contour, the e.l.f., the Wet n Wild contour little thing, and then just dip it in there, get off the excess, and it's the same where you contour that or whatever, just go in with that powder. Then I just take the powder, like, I don't go in with the cream contour down here. I just take the powder and go like that. Because to be honest, I don't really know what I'm trying to do. Like, I know what I'm trying to do down there, but then, yeah, no. So we're just gonna go in with that powder down here. Okay, so now that we put that powder where we needed to, we're gonna go back in with the buttercup powder, and then same thing. I lied, this is not the only part where I bake at. When I cleaned up mine, so it doesn't have no harsh lines and stuff, go in just like that. Now, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit. And I'm gonna teach y'all a trick with this too. Or I already teach y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all something that I do too that I learned, and it really helped to get that like snatched effect. If you like that snatched effect. So now while that's sitting, we're going to do our lips and our eyes. But when you do my lip combo, I like my lips to be completely dry. So and I have like a little bit of lip balm on, so I'm gonna go dry my lips off and I'll be right back. All right, while we baking, so we're gonna start our lips. We're gonna do our lips first. How about that? Oh wait, no. So so while that's baking, we're gonna go in with some mascara. That's what we're gonna do. Set that to the side because we're gonna use that again. Now for the lips, I'm just going in with actually an eyeliner, a brown one though, or a brown and eyeliner, and I'm gonna put it around my lip. Like I'm gonna line my lips up. Alright, so line it out like that, and we're gonna go just straight like this. Your lips is dry, so it's hard. Alright, so now it's like now that it's like blended out like that, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. lip plumping gloss in the shade Peach Bellini. Going with that first. Going with that. We're gonna leave that open because we're gonna use that again. And then with the same e.l.f. lip plumping gloss, I'm gonna go in with Mocha Twist and put that all over also. I feel like this one's a little more thicker. go back in with the first one and then just dab it right here in the middle. And that's my lip. Some people use concealer for that, like I used to too, but I don't know. I like my lip combo right now is like, I love it. I love it. And then like these plumping glosses, like I've tried some plumping glosses that really burn. These don't burn like that unless I'm just used to it right now. Like they burn, but they're not like OD. Like, so yeah. So now that that's done, let's get this powder off our face. So instead of like just brushing it all off, we gonna push it in and also dust it off too. Like push it, dab, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know. So now that that's all dust off, I'ma just leave that like that. If you feel like it needs to be blended out more, you can blend it out more. But I like mine the way that it looks. Like I like it. So now what we're gonna do is set our face. Now let's set our face. If you feel like you got some hard stuff on it, this is the time to clear it up. Get your beauty blender or your brush and like just mesh it all together. But me personally, I just like mine to dry. And then now y'all, I be wearing blush because they really make a difference too. So I use this palette and I use like the two middle colors and I just go back and forth between them lightly. Dab it off and then just, you know, do that with that. It makes a difference, trust me. I never used to because I was like, who wears blush? But y'all see that difference in me? I don't usually put it on my nose. I don't. I ain't gonna lie, I don't. Now, we just gonna go in with some highlight. And watch this highlight. It's gonna bust. I don't know, I think I'm gonna stop putting highlight on my cheeks, but for the fun of it, I'm just gonna put a little shim. Cause I don't know, it just like, I give it no more. Cause I've been doing that shit for so long. Just putting that highlight on. Right there. And then I go in with my little brush. I'm gonna spray one more time because I feel like when my face is wet and then I put my highlight on, it be busting. So just do one. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Tell me that shit ain't busting. Put that right there. Right on the brow bone. Down your bridge a little bit. Now I just take like my pinky finger or something and just like, you know, blend it out a little bit so it don't be too harsh. But low key, I like it like that. But I'm gonna like not do that. Dab it in, rub it away, you know what I'm saying? Do a little something. Put your motherfucking lashes on, bitch. And you was in there like motherfucking swimwear. Stop playing with her. Let me put my lashes on and come right back. So boom, the lashes is on. We got one last step and I'm done. The last step is just get an eye pencil black and just do your waterline. Like even if it's just a little bit, because I just do a little bit, but it makes like a big difference, I feel like. So that's what I'm about to do for y'all. I gotta get real close to see. I might not even be able to see it. Y'all, we really have one more step. I keep forgetting. You know how I said set that mascara aside? It's for the bottom lashes. I usually didn't put on bottom lashes, but it also makes a bit bottom lashes. I usually didn't put mascara on my bottom lashes because I don't know, I just didn't, but now I do. And boom, that's the finished product, y'all. That right there is how I learned how to do a decent face. Like this is given. Like I feel comfortable with going out in public like this. Usually, like when I used to do my makeup, I never liked it. Like it just always looked ugly, cakey. I never liked it. But like now that I use like some of TikTok hacks, and I like, you know what I'm saying, it gets me there. So yeah, if you haven't did something I did in my video, try it and see how it works for you, because it's giving face, if you ask me. Period. But anyways, yeah, y'all, like, make sure like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And if you liked it, make sure you leave a comment telling me you liked it. Do something, you know what I'm saying, show some love. Yeah, don't forget to go follow me on Instagram, and period. Tell me how y'all think I did. I will see y'all in my next video.